back. I'm just gonna adjust this really quickly. Welcome back after like a few weeks of being off. Feels crazy. I feel like I haven't been on the dais in a while. Okay, everything's able to be seen. Welcome again. Let me know if you have any pose requests. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get started. So. This is our first pose. I will hold this pose for, 90 seconds or so, and then I will move on to something else. Then you can either do a quick sketch or you can pause the video and come back later and keep going on it if you like it. You can tell me what pose to do at any time and I'll try my best to accommodate. And yeah. I don't really think I've been on it all in the month of March, but it's flown by. I can't believe we're halfway through it already. I've just been traveling a bit, dealing with some crazy things in life, so I haven't really been home in the studio. But there's a threat of losing this apartment, and one of the biggest things, more than having to move out or go to a different country or something, was that this beautiful, perfect studio would not be a place I have access to or film in anymore. So now that I'm back and hopefully settled, I'm gonna really make some content and push it out because this place is, this setup's too beautiful to let go, to not utilize to its absolute max. My boyfriend does want to draw me from tonight, so I'm thinking we might do a longer pose in the second half. I don't know if it's going to be a gesture or a portrait yet, kind of whatever he wants. Okay, I'm changing pose in 3, 2, 1. Still have one person in here, awesome. Okay. So I'm going to change the light a little to make sure I'm less in shadow. Okay. Okay, this is the pose. Yeah, I was in Portugal the last week, which was great. I had basically a family reunion there. I have so many siblings and we all live in different parts of the world, so it's really hard for us to get together. So it was quite a surprise that it ended up happening in Portugal instead of in back home in the US. Got some good inspiration because there's some really amazing sculptures in Portugal though. And probably all over, but I was just really in tune to them throughout the whole trip, so I'm excited to do some of those poses. Okay, I'm gonna break pose in 3, 2, 1. And I'll do something backwards here. I got 3 people on. Hi. What's up, what's up? Hello, hi everyone. That's rad. I'm stoked to see these statue-inspired poses. Yeah, there was one really, really beautiful one of a woman like sitting next to this lion. So yeah, hopefully. Okay. I have some pictures of them, so they're probably gonna be pose videos, my pose references versus this, because these are just kind of come up with on the fly unless I'm told otherwise. And those I want to sit down and copy a little more accurately. Gregory, what's the quote about copying art? And no, a good artist steals, copies. What is it?
Good artists copy, great artists steal.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna steal. Steal the pose. And I'm just eager to start to have some time freed up here so I can just make content all day, especially when there's sunlight, even though the days are getting longer now. But yeah, my last day of class here is April 28th, but there's a possibility my visa ends in June, so I might only have like a month until I have to get out of here, even though I'm planning on being here till October. But that happened to us on the trip. Gregory got a negative visa notification, so we thought we had to leave in 15 days. So it's been a little chaotic, but now we, I don't know, appealed it, so it bought us a little more time. How much time though? We have no idea. Okay. I'm gonna break pose in 3, 2, 1. I'm just gonna see. It's always so dark. Okay. I don't know if people usually like these symmetrical-ish poses, or maybe not symmetrical, but where you can only see one side of my body because everything's so in line, but I think they're fun. Sorry, I had to move away from the heater. Okay. I'm gonna break pose in 3, 2, 1. What's up?
Can I grab your water?
Sure. Gregory needs to take some water. Someone posted something, I'm not sure why. We only got back, we got back kind of like at midnight-ish on Sunday. So we're still adjusting. We slept until like noon yesterday. And then was up pretty late just getting everything back in rhythm, and I had class today. So sorry if everything sounds a little hectic over here. It still is. Also, my purse was stolen. Well, probably stolen. I was talking to some of my Spanish friends and instructors today, and they said there's kind of no doubt, but it's a weird situation because it went missing on the plane ride to Portugal, and I just feel like a plane's an unlikely place to steal something, but it wasn't reported by missing or found, I guess, by any flight attendants. I knew it was missing immediately when I got off the flight, but unfortunately I had already disembarked when I realized. But I have photos of me with it, like, as I was embarking. So there's nowhere else it could be, and I'm not usually someone to misplace things. However, we did get some, like, bad news when we landed. So it's a possibility, because I was thrown for a loop, but then someone started using my card, and so I mean, it had to have been stolen, right? So I unfortunately do not have access to any of my money right now. And you know when you buy like a new phone number in another country, it doesn't let you do international calls, it's like national calls only. I can't call any of my banks to tell them to change my address, so I have to figure out the solution for that. But, you know, just as you start to get comfortable in life, it throws you for a loop. Okay, I'm gonna break pose in 3, 2, 1. Remember, you can request whatever you want. I know actually, I don't think I've responded to Trevor's message on Patreon, but that you can just message me poses you want, and I also have to do a couple sets that I will be doing soon. Hello, ready to draw. Greetings to all. Hello. I love this pose. Hi, everyone. Okay, this is a pose. I'm glad you're ready to draw. It's awesome. I'm ready to create. I'm ready to build. I feel really inspired. But I mean, the trip obviously was beautiful and inspiring, but I think it was more so just not really being able to. I didn't bring my phone or my laptop. Gregory didn't even bring a sketchbook because, you know, we were flying Ryanair, so it's, you can't really bring anything except your body with you on the plane. And also we were so packed with other things to do, but yeah, once I get back in the rhythm of things and my sleep schedule is a little more regular, we're gonna be pushing everything out. It's wonderful. I'm so excited. We're trying to get Gregory more confident in asking people he sees on the street or randoms to take photos of them so we can sculpt them. So we started with my cousin and my brother, one of my brothers. So he's got some new sculptures in the works, but Gregory's always, you know, whispering in my ear, that's someone I'd like to sculpt. And I always want him to just walk up and ask, because if someone asked me if they think I'm interesting enough to sculpt, I would be flattered, but I know it can be strange to just go up to someone and be like, can I take a bunch of pictures of you from a bunch of different angles? But I think it's a start.
I asked Max and Lucas if I can sculpt them, and they loved the idea.
Of course they did. I've been telling you that forever.
They were like, oh, that would be so awesome.
Are you gonna sculpt them in person?
No, I think I'll take pictures, but Max I'd be sculpting Lucas and me live. Or not sculpting, painting, because he's a painter.
Okay, I'm gonna break pose in 3, 2, 1. I see a message. Oops. Very cool. Message those. Yeah, dude, ask strangers. I support this. You got people on your side. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they were just waiting for the opportunity to ask you.
Probably.
So, I mean, I'm glad you finally did it. I think if Max is sculpting you or painting you live, he owes you a live session so you can do it in clay instead of just digitally.
Yeah, maybe.
When we almost got kicked out of this country this last week, another one of my concerns is I bought so much clay for Gregory, so we just had packs and packs of clay sitting in the house, and I was like, oh my god, who's gonna want that? What am I gonna do with like 100 pounds of clay?
I'm gonna sculpt with it.
When?
Should I start a life size of you tonight?
Yes.
I don't know, the armature baby girl. Otherwise I would.
I'm always begging for Gregory to do a life size of me. Also, I want him to sculpt a horse really badly. I've been asking him that since we started dating. Okay, I'm breaking pose in 3, 2, 1. I hope that wasn't in shadow. I don't know if this is close enough for you to be able to see it, but we're gonna try. Oh, I'm in darkness. I might be too far away, but we're gonna try anyway. And if you like it, you can always tell me to do it again. This is just straight on. Damn, this one's got cool shadows, actually. I'll do another similar to this. So some of the upcoming pose videos I'm gonna make is some chiaroscuro, so some really, really crazy dark shadows. Another laying pose reference. One with a skull, which I've been meaning to do forever. The one of Gregory and I close up doing face portraits. That one is always just bad timing because Gregory wants to be freshly shaved for it. And so, it's just never gonna be, we have to prioritize it and just plan for him to shave and then shoot it. And then a couple others. Oh, right before Portugal though, I saw that someone had stolen one of my videos and posted it on YouTube, and it got 3.4 million views, and I'm sure he made a huge revenue off of it, and I posted the same video on YouTube and it had 400 views. So that was really dismaying. It's just been, before Portugal, I was really dismayed to post because I kept getting videos removed on on TikTok, and I'm not, TikTok's got stricter boundaries, and everyone's seen, hold on, I'm gonna break pose in 3, 2, 1. I think everyone's seen that there's been like a huge community of people that have been hit recently with community guidelines, and Instagram's known for kind of removing stuff, but now there's a lot of guidelines talk and what's allowed and stuff. Ooh, this is a cool pose. Okay. But TikTok, I've only had a few things removed, but then right before I left, it was like a few videos a week. So I just was not feeling posting content because it wouldn't even let me archive the video. Normally it's like you can hide the privacy and take it away publicly, and it won't take away the view count or likes on your profile. And that stuff brings me money. It would just make me fully delete it. And so I was really frustrated and, didn't feel like trying to find a workaround at the time. I didn't want to problem solve. But anyway, between one of my videos being stolen, a lot of content getting taken down, I was just feeling pretty low on the whole content creation end. Also, sorry my hands are cut out of this one, but I have to hold on to the lights if I want to hold it. Also, if anyone has ideas has like a favorite piece of art, I would love to copy that pose as well. So send them my way or drop a piece that you really like for one reason or another. And I'm really interested in redoing it. Because Gregory and I did a couple. We did the Klimt one for the kiss. Which one was that holding one we did, Gregory, that you liked?
Don't know.
The one where you're holding me and your leg is stepping forward and I'm like a dead body.
Oh, that's a Bashinsky painting.
Oh, it's a Bashinsky painting, yep. And those videos, not only did they perform well, but they're just really fun to make. Because then I can generally like push my body into stuff I'm not aware that I can do. So if you have favorite pieces, definitely, with a figure in them, definitely tell me what they are. Gregory, while it's casting week, you should just build armatures.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna break pose in 3, 2, I love that pose because of where the shadows hit, but it also kind of made me feel like the cover of the musical Chicago. My pose requests from Patreon are more art history related. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Life happens. What do I want to do next? Maybe try to play in this light and dark a little more. Lots of leaned over today, huh? This is kind of an interesting angle. This is very angular, but let's go with it. It was also really inspiring in terms of content creation to be around one of my brothers, because one of my brothers is a very famous travel vlogger. He's got over 1 million followers, and yeah, it's just cool to see the way he is always making content and pushing it out there. And he's got such a good, camera personality, and it's his true personality, but it really shines through on camera, and I feel like very few people have that skill for them to behave the same in real life and on camera and articulate themselves well and be fun and interesting. And he just, it's his full-time job. He makes such a great living at it, so it's very inspiring to be around him. He's helped me a lot. He's always answering my questions about, I don't know, what to do, I guess, how to do it. Okay, I'm gonna break pose in 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, we have 9 people online? 8? That's crazy. 10 people. Wow. Okay. Gary, how long do you want for a pose? Because it's half hour right now. Trying to get this leg angled out so you can see the muscle in it. I think it's working. Sorry, my arms aren't that interesting, but muscle, probably more like bone. Sometimes I forget how skinny I am. Also, something that scared me, my dad, I mean, he's old, he's almost 70, but he broke his foot in November, and it was because he's old and brittle now, and his foot had fallen asleep, like pins and needles, and he, I don't know, didn't realize, and when he stepped up, he stepped at a really bad angle on it and cracked it. But every part of my body has gone to sleep so many times when I've been modeling before, so I have a new fear unlocked, which is I'm gonna overdo myself in a pose, F up my body, and then break a bone. Because it's already bad enough when a model's on pins and needles and they have to change poses or put their robe back on, because that shit hurts. I've never had a pain like that. It's such an embarrassing and strange pain that you can do nothing about. Such a strange sensation. You feel the full weight of your body but have no control over it. Yeah, there's 10 people here. If anyone has a specific pose request, let me know. I might do a longer pose after this because my boyfriend's here and he wants to draw in person, and he prefers something longer right now rather than gestures. But yeah, tell me what you want and I will do it if you have any. Okay, I'm gonna break pose in 3, 2, 1. I bet I twisted a lot in that one from here to here. But the leg was the more important part anyway. At least for me, maybe not for all artists here. Fantastic. I'd like a close-up portrait today if we'll all be down. Yeah, Gregory, do you want a portrait or a gesture?
Since that took so long to eat my beans,
Okay,
I'll just draw your gestures as you do them.
Okay, I only have a few left. Well, I mean, we've got half an hour, I guess. Okay, this is the pose. drawing? I'm gonna change this one before you get to it, unless you feel really passionate about it. Should I hold it for you? Okay, you only get a minute. Mm-hmm. When Gregory and I first started this channel over the summer in July, August, my idea, we were using a university art studio, so we had to go to a certain place, get the keys, set everything up how we wanted, because we didn't have our own space. But I always wanted to film as many poses as possible, but since he was there with me and went out of his way and helped me build so many poses, because it's not like I had a camera here, and you know, I was also just getting started, so I needed a lot of help. I was always like, okay, I'm gonna do a pose for like 5 seconds so I can just put it in the video and then we'll move on. But he always wanted to draw them, so then we'd end up being there for like 3 or 4 hours and we'd do a handful of poses because he would draw all of them and I would hold them. It was good. I did expect to do something with the content that he drew, but I ended up not. I wish I still had those drawings though, I never even took pictures of them.
Boy, your foot's crazy.
I know. Gregory said my foot's crazy. I love arching my foot in poses more than anything else. It's so fun. Alright, I'm gonna break pose in 3, 2, 1. Maybe I should do a pose reference video off the wall like that so we can get some really, you know, some body parts kind of really far away and some really close because that was, all right. Oh, that heel pop, oh, well, I know. Okay. Maybe actually I guess I could just do. Sorry, I was so busy talking I didn't get a good one planned in that moment. Okay. We're going all in with the feet. Can you see my arm? No, now you can. This is the pose.
That's an amazing pose.
Thank you. I feel like the camera is distorting my legs, but in a good way. It's making them look really long. I should build more poses that are kind of to the side like this. This like 3/4 view, I am always like, I'll just do a front facing pose on facing 3/4. But this looks great from all angles. I should do more like this. Yeah, one of the artists in here, Jorge, he sent me a meme like a month or 2 ago. And it's the one with Drake where he's like it looks like he's like, oh no. And then the other one's him nodding his head in approval. I don't remember what the first thing was, but was like the one for, I don't know, like a regular model, and then it was him nodding his head in approval for like a heel pop. It was really funny. I really enjoyed it. Damn, I love the way this pose looks. I'm gonna do a whole series of these for a pose video. Honestly, these live streams are a time for me to just explore as well and see what I can take inspiration from and just kind of making up whatever I want and then make a full video about it. I always warm up and start with kind of the same standing pose, but you know, it takes people a few minutes to get in anyway, so that's not a big problem. Okay, I have to think of another pose. I'll do a back-facing one against the wall like this. All right, I'm gonna break pose in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we will get to your portrait, Trevor. I'm just gonna save that for your last few minutes. These are my favorite, yay! Okay. I wonder if I can lean. Gregory, is my body turned, like my torso, twisted a little?
Yes.
Okay, all right, this is the pose. Sorry, I'm gonna go between bending and straightening my knee so I can hold this pose. Pose probably looks best when my leg is straight, so I'll try and hold it for as long as possible. Maybe the last 10 we'll do a portrait, so we've got about 8 minutes until 10 right now. Okay, I'm gonna break pose in 3, 2, 1. Oh, pop my knee on that one. All right, I'm gonna do. Hi all, thank you for your live. You're welcome. Well, this does not quite work the way I thought it would. Hi, Gregory. How do I lean with this? Maybe this. Okay. Here's the pose. Again, cutting the hand off. You guys have to tell me if this bothers you, but I think it really helps me. I mean, I know I could use a staff, probably to get more of this in frame, but these lamps work really well. See if I can lean a little deeper. I'm gonna be tired out by the time I go to the gym after this. I will say, I always plan to make content after my live sessions like this because I'm already dressed for it, everything's set up. But God, even if you're modeling for only an hour or even less, there's still so much strain on your body. And then I just end up wanting to rest, and it's really hard, especially at night, to, sit down and not start to wind down, I'm gonna move my hair real quick and I'll go back into position. Okay. I am thinking about cutting off all my hair. I've shaved my head 3 times. I'm not gonna shave it this time, but I wanna cut it all off. But I normally cut my hair by myself, but this time I don't really trust myself, and I'm someone who's like all about cheap haircuts. Like $10 or less is all I'm ever willing to spend, and a lot of women's haircuts are like well over $100. So the only thing holding me back is finding a place that can cut my hair. But yeah, then it won't be so obstructive in these videos. But I know a lot of artists I work with love my curly hair, so, but it's not as curly as it usually is, so they're not losing much. Okay.
Give this one a little more time.
Oh, Gregory wants a little more time.
It's just that one.
Okay, but we're gonna do a 10-minute portrait at the end, which is gonna be about an hour, so. Yeah, this is how it went in the studio over the summer. Okay, I'm gonna break pose. Now I need more time. Artists always need more time. You're never done. Okay, ready?
Not quite.
Oh my god. guys can blame Gregory for this one, or maybe appreciate him. I like the way, if you could see all the way down to my hand, my arm is kind of twisted upside down, or not. I don't know, I'm grabbing the pole with my thumb on the bottom, so it's creating quite a twist and illusion in my arm. It's awesome. I don't get to see a lot of art that includes this. Okay. Yes? All right, I'm breaking in 3, 2, 1. I wish I could give you all the time in the world, but okay, let me stretch my arm for a sec before I.
You wanna see this one?
Sure. Do you want to show people while I stretch my arm out? I want to see it. Oh, it's beautiful.
The lighting will not allow me to show people.
Oh, I'll bring it closer. Is that going to go on our wall? They should see our wall of
Sure.
art.
Actually, yeah. We should fill the walls with my gestures of you.
Oh, I would love that.
We should need to get some vine charcoal then.
We'll go to the art store tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to sit myself down for a portrait. And this is Gregory's drawing. Oh, it looks so strange mirrored. Also still great though, but so different mirrored.
Oh, is it showing
The-
all that?
Mirrored in the camera, yeah.
It's mirrored, so it's showing all the mistakes.
Yeah. Oh, my hair's crazy. All right. Let's see if anyone said anything. Hands or feet get cut off. I'm cool with it. Beautiful pose. Cool. Okay. When will the next session be? Wednesday. I should be back on a regular schedule right now, pending any, unless anything changes with my visa. But I am back and more dedicated than ever. Okay. Let's see if I can, I'm gonna adjust this just a tiny bit more. Gregory, will you extend that one leg down there, please? Sorry, fixing the tripod. And one of those should be able to reach the bottom, the floor. Perfect. Yep, perfect. Is this good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the pose. Sorry, my phone battery got low. I just realized I hope my gym membership is still active because all my cards are disabled. So I don't know if they were able to charge me for the month. That would suck. Maybe Wednesday we'll try to do a portrait with some more dramatic lighting. Gregory, I'm gonna break. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna break in 3, 2, 1. Thanks for coming. As usual, I'm glad I'm back. Sorry I haven't been on like this entire month. But as usual, send me any art. I'm trying to be better about posting art immediately when I get it on my account, no matter how many times I post in a day, because sometimes I just get sent so much good art and I'm like, oh, I'll post it later, and then it gets lost and I never get to. And everyone's artwork should be seen and shown. So inshallah, I'll be back on Wednesday as long I don't see anything preventing me from doing so, but you know, it's been a little inconsistent, but thank you for being here. Send me any poses you would like, you can think of, and I'll see you next time. Bye, 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 bye.